Hello everyone, welcome to our Let's Play series of Arx Fatalis. This is Colonel RPG as usual, and I'm very happy that you chose to join me today down in level 4. I have not dealt... Oh, there's a place. Oh, it's on the other side, right. I have not dealt with the teleporter in here that we have access to. I'll go there in a little bit. I just wanted to talk to Alia. She wasn't the one to kill the goblins, but she was the one that we saved from Akba. Well, not Akba, but sort of. Hi.
What a pleasure to see you again, stranger.
The sentiment is mutual. I do not even know your name, and I think...
Later. Let me be the mysterious woman for now.
Betrayed by the game systems. Betrayed by the game systems. Alia.
Don't worry. I'm not as out of place here as you may think. I can take care of myself.
Dressed like that, I'm sure you're out of place. You're out of place. I know you got something to do with this door. You can't fool me. There's a lot of places that we need to go. It is interesting that this interaction exists. I'm not really sure why she's marked on the map specifically, because I don't think she should be. Because effectively... I mean, never mind the fact that the only thing my character says is that I don't even know your name, even though he clearly does. But more to the point, we shouldn't know where she went, because she didn't tell us. Anyway, we need to cast Megaspasium in here, because this is gonna, well, I'll say in here. Is it up there? It is up there. Are we gonna need to do the puzzle to get up there? I think we are. This closes automatically. Oh, that's right. We need to do some potions. I was thinking about that off camera as I worried over the game, because I worry. And I am hoping that we didn't magically destroy the... What? No, we did not. We don't have too many of these, unfortunately, because I left them all back home. But I think we can make something with this. Oh, yeah. Good, good, good. Do I have mana potions? At least I can make those. Well, I think I can make those. There it is.
I do not yet have the skill to do that.
I like how he says... He doesn't say that, but he does say that. And it's kind of cool. Anyway, let's just not have the skills to do that for a little while. Just put that all in there so it sorts it out. And we can make mana potions. Don't worry about it. I wonder if I have access to it from here. Because I forgot. No, I don't. I'm gonna need to do some puzzling. Not puzzling, jumping. But don't worry about it. Actually, no jumping necessary. I'm just... I didn't look properly. And now we have all 4 levels. Level 1... Well, apart from the fact that I'm stuck. No, I'm not. Okay. So we got level 1, level 2, level 3, and level 4 is where we are. Because we are going to have level 4, level 5, level 6, level 7, but not level 8. Look at that. Either that or we skip a level. I'm not 100% sure. It doesn't matter. What is our objective right now? What are we doing? The meteor withstood my attack. It is stronger than expected. I must ask Felnor about this and explain to him what happened. I must. But we also must go... So let's see. This is the human kingdom. This is the city of Arx. Can I tell? Because I think they look... Yeah, they show. So that's the castle itself, and this is the castle itself. I am... Well, I guess we don't really need to wonder, because reloading is easy. I think we're in the right place. I wanted to go outside, because I wanted to sell things, for sure, but I also want to make sure that everybody has basically is basically in the same state as they were before. Hello!
Have a look in these chests, and help yourself.
I will, indeed. Okay. So, what are we... Oh, there's a lot of this stuff. I'll hang on to those. I don't think they are needed for anything, though. So we got a bunch of ropes. I'll hang on to those as well. I don't think we have much to do over here. Nothing that will change the game anyway. And if I need to sell things, or if I need to come back to sell things, I will do that. But more importantly, it's the rings that make us the most money. So, good stuff. Let's go over here. You jerk. Actually, let's give it a try. Oh, I didn't do it.
It's too complicated for me.
It is usually too complicated, isn't it? I think you can open these doors. It's just that they must be like very high level, and I can't tell how high level it is. I say these doors because there's a lot of locked doors everywhere in the city, and they just lock and unlock depending on where you are. I think in the main quest. I don't think there's an actual time change. It's just the main quest. Let's have a chat with the priest. Maybe, you know, the priest said I was a demon, and well, I don't think I am, but maybe. Hey, what's up?
The heretics will perish, thanks to you and the Nodin.
That's right, he were in the council. I sort of forgot about that. There's some that's really cool, actually. Some frescoes, or whatever, illuminations. Illuminations for books. Frescoes is painting. That's style work. You don't have frescoes in tile work. I don't know what you call that, though. Hello. Can I take your stuff? I think I can take your stuff. Bless you. Money that we have no need for. Zero. Absolutely. Oh. Absolutely zero need for. We'll leave this stuff back home. But let's check on our goblin stonks before we go to the castle. Because really that's the only thing remaining for us. Everything is locked. This house is not. Hi. It's Miguel.
Come and visit my shop during working hours.
Yeah, I don't know what those hours are. This is Miguel's house. Just up the street. Bless you. I think I could take that, or I did take that for sure. But what the hell was that? Okay, we have a lot of stuff here. Can I take that for maximum profit? Maximum profit. Maybe. Magic missile? Yeah, we're definitely selling that. Oh, that magic missile is what I'm selling. Right. Let's take care of that. But first, since Miguel is not looking, we can steal his stuff. And also, because we know, so it's Miguel who's locked at home. And also, this guy bugged out. I think he might be the banker. You have a piece of troll art. Two-handed swords and whatnot. My god. What is that? Okay, stay there. He's confused. He's not going to his room, basically. I'll let him. Mysteries of finance. This is too much. This is much too boring to read. Oh boy. Then we got a pestle and mortar. We have a ring of great. I will take that. Ring of greater intuition. A bejeweled dagger of extra damage. It might be actually better than what I'm using. I doubt it. Can I take this? No. I figured. I think he just has his door open during the day. If Miguel is anything to go by. We got a wash basin. A bench, and The War of the Magi by Orpheus Buffed. At the time when humans lived above ground, magic was taught in magic schools, which taught pupils the different possible methods of practicing their art. Some of them used elemental magic, others illusions, and in rare occasions and highly specialized areas, even the odd necromancer was allowed to practice. Magical styles varied enormously, each carrying with it its own philosophy, beliefs, and taboos. Inevitably, these philosophies clashed with each other, and certain magi tried to impose their way of seeing things onto other practitioners of magic. This gave way to a terrifying war. In fact, no one method was truly stronger than another, so each battle was very equally matched. As the confrontations went on, each faction began to rely on a single spell to defeat its opponents. The spell to drain all the mana from the opponent was in effect the ultimate spell, as it left the drained adversary incapable of conjuring even the weakest spell against you. I did think off camera as well of that I probably should have done that against the Lich. And thank you if you told me in the comments about that, because yeah, that probably is the best way to defeat a Lich, is to cast the drain mana, which I could have done, I think. The Magi were in a stalemate, with battles reduced to a swift confrontation between two people casting a spell to drain each other's mana. It was at this point that the Sisters of Edumium helped the Royal College of Magic by providing them with a powerful magical object. This object was made up of two elements, which once joined allowed a wizard to conserve all his magical energy, even if one was trying to drain him. These two elements were named Krahos and Zohark, in memory of two ancient gods. As soon as this object was used, the conflict ceased, all the opponents agreeing that the person in possession with this artifact was the most powerful. Krahos and Zohark were then given to the King of Arx, and since that time have been passed down to his descendants. What an interesting thing. So the king said something about the queen and his daughter, queen being killed and his daughter being kidnapped. I don't remember exactly if he said that in the council, or if he said that in the conversation with the sisters of Sisterhood. So do excuse me for not remembering that, because that is pretty important to remember, actually. These are some pretty powerful stuff. This is some pretty powerful stuff. Do I want to keep any of this? I mean, there's so much stuff here. This is pretty important, but like these, a tall shield. I think that's not magical. The sword is pretty amazing, though. A two-handed sword. It's also relatively common. We will get some of those swords. But I do have some really rubbish stuff with me, specifically broken stuff that doesn't matter. So I'll take that sword. And the shield is probably going to be tremendously big. Don't worry about him. He's getting upset by the fact that he's been walking against that door for hours, which is fair enough, I suppose. As upsetting reasons for being upset go, that's not a bad reason. So I'll leave the things that are broken. Torches are really nice, but we can. Oh, no, yeah. I need to do that manually. That's right. Oh, drag. I forgot you could do this. Because you can't, you see how the X shows up when you can't drop a thing. Basically, that's the definition there. Unfortunately, it's a bit of a Tetris going on in here. Inventory Tetris, which I am partial to, mind you. I like this sort of conundrum. But I realized that for video, it's a different story altogether. What is this thing? Deliver, oh, Oliver, I'm sorry, but I am unable to solve the fourth riddle. I don't remember where that was in. And besides, we don't need that. It's not like, you know, I can't look it up online. Because that's what I did with that other door. That was weird. And I'll have this. And, I suppose I paid. Hey, let me help you out. You silly goof. I mean, of course, this is gonna... It's not gonna allow me... Unless he's going to sleep. Silly goof. A life potion. Yes, please. Yes, absolutely, please. Ooh, a diamond. An emerald.
Who does he think he is?
Don't worry. He's sleeping. This is wild. Okay, so we have... I'm gonna drop you, because I've curse ring. It's actually just a curse ring. It's not a cursed ring or anything. It's curse. It's a ring that curse. That is a curse itself. Where does this go?
Oh!
Yeah, don't worry about it. I'm not sure I can go up. Oh, I can. There's a mechanic, but it's an old school game, so it's gonna be awful. This portcullis is locked and does not open. Huh. You know what I think it is? Instead of being these things, because I was ready. I was ready to go off on the game, by the way. Just being like, oh, come on, game, don't lock it if you're just gonna put the key right next to it. But I think it's a secret. Oh, he's off. Sure. No, he actually left. So maybe there is a time. This is very surprising. Although, if I'm locked in here, it's gonna be a bit of a bummer. But I think there's got to be like a secret activator in here. Wouldn't that be cool? Yeah, I think he's off to the bank. This might connect to the bank. I think it does. Yeah, but I don't know of any secret. He left the door open. Okay, that's good news. I don't get burned. That is good. I mean, maybe it's pretty obvious. There's so many places to hide, though. To hide it in a house like this. Let's go in here. Because this is the last place I'd think to look. The toilet. But, yeah. I don't know how to open that. That's fine. It's totally fine. Let's check on him. See if he actually went to the bank. Because if that's the case... Did Miguel? No, Miguel's still here. I don't know where he went, but maybe to the bank. Bless you.
Come and visit my shop during working hours.
Well, that's a thing. I think they can't open doors due to some bug or something. I kind of wanted to go to the house of the jeweler as well, but I don't know where that is. This is the banker's house, or the wife's the house of the banker's wife. I think that's how it goes. Okay. Well, I'm getting stuck over here. Don't mind me. We did good. We did good. We stole a lot of things. I just haven't figured out how to get back there. And I suppose I will be able to once I max out my lockpicking skill. I know I don't need to be here, but I do need
Majesty,
to be. Oh.
Our outpost has been attacked by the Ilsids. This time, there were no survivors. What's worse, we have not found the bodies. Perhaps they have been taken.
Great heavens! Where could they have been taken?
We do not know. They were swift and merciless. They are a formidable enemy, sire.
I suppose these Ilsids are indeed part of the cult of Akbar.
Under the orders of Acerbius?
I don't really have any proof, but we first heard of them when the cult of Akbar appeared. But there's something else. Sweeberus left the kingdom recently. He must have been able to tell that we were about to discover the truth about him.
What truth?
Sweeberus and Acerbius are one and the same. He is behind Fallon's murder.
Now I understand why Acerbius was waiting for me at the temple. He knew I was coming.
So, you fought with him. Finally, a bit of good news. Amshagar, tell me that you have destroyed the source of evil once and for all.
No. I was unable to destroy the meteor. Instead, I felt my energy draining away.
Good Lord! How can that be possible? Felnor, how can you explain that?
I was afraid this might happen. The stone is now in resonance with Akbar, and the energy channel drains both your physical and your magical energy to feed Akbar. In fact, by touching it, you have sent your own power to our worst enemy.
I think I understand what you mean, Felnor, but even my very best men have always failed in this quest.
Shagar is not one of your best men, sire. He is a guardian sent by the gods.
If you think there is the slightest chance that I can destroy this meteor, I will find a way to do it.
You must protect yourself against the meteor's energy drain. During the War of the Magi, the kingdom was given an artifact of immense power by the Order of Aeternium. Without it, we would quite possibly have lost the war. This artifact was composed of two pieces, Krahas and Zohark. Any magician who possessed both of these items became immune to all energy-draining effects. It was thanks to this protection that the war was finally won.
Well, then just give me this object.
That's where it gets complicated. In fact, when this object was given over to us, a treaty was signed with the Order of Aeternium by Paxalis, father to our current king. This pact stipulated that we were to return the artifact to the Order when they requested it.
I see no wrong there, so?
So, 20 years later, a group of rebels rose up from God knows where, killed my wife, and kidnapped my daughter. She had only just been born.
And more to the point, they also took Krahas. Luckily, we prevented them from stealing Zohark. The Order turned up a few hours later and demanded that we return the whole object to them. We could only give them Zohark, and ever since, they have been demanding that we honor our pact and find Krahas once more. We have never found those rebels. We do not even know if they are still on the face of Arx, as they were only heard of that one time. Nevertheless, the Order assures us that they can still feel the presence of Krahas in the fortress.
Very well. I will find Krahas and Zohark.
Now go, Shagar, and save us from this demon. Find Krahas and Zohark and destroy this accursed meteor once and for all.
Well, well, well. The story pacing is impeccable, honestly. The story pacing in this game is, like, perfect. I love it. I love it. I didn't have the capacity to appreciate it when I played this game for the first time and first few times. But now with more experience, really, and knowing what's going on, yeah, the storytelling is, yeah. So we need to find this. It's a MacGuffin, really, at this point, but it ties it all together. It's the perfect MacGuffin. Hi.
You must find Krahas and Zohark. It's the only way we can destroy this meteor.
Mm-hmm.
Shagar, now you must go on your quest to find Krahas and Zohark.
The only downside is that it's the same person. I'm sorry, I'm very bad with faces. Y'all look the same. All of you look the same. Literally all of it. I cannot tell you apart. And certainly names ending with us. It's gonna be tricky. He did it, by the way. He listened to the whole thing. However, I was gonna say something. Oh, Arx. Right, they referred to the fortress. Arx means fortress in Latin. And the whole mine, I think, is considered Arx. And I think that's it. Now, what we need to do, besides taking the teleporter out of here, we don't really need to go to the spellcaster's place. I believe one of the people that the twist here is that it also bears mentioning that I did not say that the Ilcids are in league with Arx, because of course they are, or with not with Arx, but with the Akba. Right, I was gonna say, oh, you got so many things. No, that's what I put over there. Let's see. So I got a bunch of food. I can take it. It doesn't matter. Yeah, actually, you know what? I can put it over there because I like food lying on the floor. Because then I can eat it if I need it. Including greasy food, which you should not lay on the floor. You should only lay dry food. Or wet food, I suppose. But no, well, actually, wet food is bad. Everything is bad. Don't put food on the floor. What am I talking about? I am the zaniest of persons. Anyway, let's go check. Oh, on the yeah, we could check on the sister. Oh, on the prisoner actually. There's so many people that we need to check up on. Okay, but the first thing is to indeed make sure that they just took the chicken from there and put it in my in my bedroom. So it's basically a declaration of war from Akaba, or the followers of Akaba, that yes, I need to talk to you in a little bit. That they are out to get me, which makes sense. I mean, I am out to get them. But yeah, I want to confirm that this person disappeared, because that's the person that we actually met in the Temple of Akaba. There we go. And that is indeed correct. I mean, it's sort of suspicious, right? The new hire responsible for the old hire. Anyway, responsible as well for our lack of time for the day, because we're out of it. So for right now, I'm Colonel RPG, and this has been Arx Fatalis. I really hope you've enjoyed it, and if you did, go ahead and leave a comment, like the video if you want to see the next episode come out sooner rather than later. But above all, thank you so much for watching, and I hope I'll see you next episode. Bye bye.